It's the guts and it's the glory. 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down, here's a line. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got.
International harvesting us some whole wheat. Yeah, let's take a ride.
Just living the farm life. Yeah, we're living the farm life. Little back road swagger, that's how we roll. We plow it and we plant it and we drive it real slow in the farm life. Just living the farm life.
We waking up in the morning before the sun does. Feed the cows and the chickens and the ducky ducks. Ain't got a lot, but we got enough. Yeah, you know.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell.
And I'm Sheila Campbell.
And this is your morning drive with the driver's side. Good morning, baby.
Good morning.
There's people here already. We're going. There's a watch party going. Crazy couple days. Crazy couple days.
It really has been. Yeah.
You sure you're all right?
Yeah.
We had to take yesterday off.
What?
We had to take yesterday off.
We did. We had some personal issues that were going on, and we thought it was going to last a little bit longer. We apologize, guys, but we're back. So everything's good, and we're back.
Buttercup's okay.
What?
Bill Fetcher says, "What's up, Buttercup?"
Oh, yes. I'm assuming
Not much there, driver. I'm doing just fine. And I'm that quiet.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Well, I got props today.
Yeah. Oh. Gosh.
Want to bang?
You always have it backwards. That's got to be for me. Yes.
Just don't. You don't. I just got it in. First paragraph I spit out was, "You want to bang." Good mornings. Let's go to some good mornings, damn it.
I'm not awake yet, so I didn't even catch on.
Joe, Dina, Bill, Chris, Blanchard, Lisa, Charles Bundy, Susie, Phil, Tristan. Nobody's profile pictures are in there. Oh. Mr. Amigo, how are you? Lisa, how are you? Okay, geez, Kelly, Shane,
thanks, Lisa.
Shauna, Mike, Justin, Alika, Mark, Justin again, Tim McDermott, and Bill Seagrave. How is everybody? I didn't see Gary. I haven't seen a lot of the normal people, but they'll be here. What? Pull it up. Don't just glance at it. Talk about what you're staring at over there.
Good morning, peeps. Dallas is crazy today.
I wonder what's going on. I know we got weather. I know we got major issues with weather. The Delta's coming in. We got trucking news. We got a lot to get to.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff, actually.
There's plenty of drama to talk about, but we're not going to do that.
Well, there's always drama to talk about.
Well, you know me.
There's always drama going on right now, and you know that. And that goes in with our national and trucking news, too. And it's just, yeah.
No, guys, I'm not seeing any profile pictures for some reason today. No. Something's going on. I wonder if she's home, Sheila. There's some of our Vegas people. Lisa Marie.
What's going on, Lisa?
Lisa. Bro.
Oh.
Bro. Hey, bro. No, I'm kidding. Okay. That's a joke between me and her. Adam, good morning. Bill. Yeah, we got a lot of people here today. It's popping. Yeah. It's popping over here on the driver's side. And there's a watch party going on, I think, over on my page and over on Truckers Gone Wild.
Yep.
I don't know. We're growing. We're growing at a rapid pace. You got a lot for us this morning. Where do you want to start this morning? I know that I got videos. You know what? Here's a little something you didn't know about me.
Here's a little something you didn't know about me. I make more than $100,000 a year. I haul the heaviest weights and I drive the longest hours. You wouldn't believe that that's possible because my truck has the least amount of power than anybody else's on the road. My favorite kind of truck is a Peterbilt. Not one of the long-nosed ones, but one of the curved, rounded, plastic ones. I park at a truck stop every night. I get in fights on the CB radio. I If I have to put chains on, I'll just pull over and go to sleep because I don't put chains on. I have been through every single town, city, and state in America. I have pulled everything from flatbed hoppers, lowboy, oversized loads, milk trailers, tanker trailers, it doesn't matter. Anything there is, I've pulled it. I have completely rebuilt a truck engine with nothing but a crescent wrench and a flathead screwdriver.
Get it, driver. Get it. My wife's worried about the poster in the background. We've had issues with that, and I apologize to the artist. I did not realize that they would be upset if I used the poster. So it's in that clip, so it is what it is. Not going down that road. Don't be upset. Don't be worried. It's Wednesday. We're working hard at trying to deliver a great show.
Yes.
You know, baby, she's pissed already. You can't let it just let me. When we go to cross that bridge, we'll cross it. It wasn't intentional.
Ladies, have you ever just woken up and you just want to just bop your man right upside the head? What did I do? Really?
What did I do?
Excuse me for a moment while I go in the back room and go find his brain. Okay?
Why can't you be like this lady?
Happy National Trucker Day. Thank you all for what you do and the sacrifices you make. And ladies, if your husband's a trucker and he happens to be in off the road, make sure you do something extra special for him today to let him know he's appreciated.
Right? Why you gotta choke me? Why you gotta be? Why can't you be nice like that lady?
Okay. So,
Oh, no. What did I do?
So,
What did I do?
what do you think your chances of that happening are?
Nothing right now.
Yeah. It's not even close to slim to none. It's not even close.
Notice how easily that goes up there?
I'm sure you've had some practice.
Oh,
Anyways, guys.
Are we going right into the news?
We are going to get into
Truck International, because I got something for you.
Yeah, you know what though? Actually, we're going to start with the weather today.
Do you want to jump into the weather? And remember, guys, Trucks at Room to Spare, they are a natural disaster relief nonprofit, and they bring natural disaster relief goods into natural disaster hit areas like Lake Charles, like Louisiana, like a lot of places that are going on. I know we got Delta on the way now.
We've got Hurricane Delta, like that's going to be hitting. They're saying in the coastal areas there, going to be making landfall. Louisiana, especially Louisiana, Mississippi. Excuse me, guys, I'm a little parched. Sometime on Friday, okay, which means that all that pre-weather, wind, and everything else is going to be coming. I'm sure here within the next few days. So what we're going to try to do today is Wednesday. I saw Shelly in there. I'd like to get Shelly. So Shelly, if you are available tomorrow for tomorrow's morning show for just a quick update on it, that would be super duper. I know that they're expecting that, of course, hurricane winds and surges and everything else. So if you happen to have to go into those areas, all in that coastal region area, all the way through the Florida Panhandle, just be extremely careful and pay attention, okay, to your weather service announcements, okay, because they're expecting it to hit sometime on Friday. So again,
pay attention,
here we go.
guys.
Poor Louisiana, man.
Pay attention. I don't want to.
Yeah.
And
the last time they got bypassed,
I love Louisiana. I love Louisiana.
Well, yeah, and the last time they got bypassed a little bit, they got some of it, but it's
going to hit.
It's
It's
crazy.
Just drivers, please, guys, because you're the heartbeat of America, and they don't stop for nothing. These drivers, they go in and they get it done. Whether it's a natural disaster situation or if it's just actually going in and getting you food, they will make it happen. That's why I love the trucking industry so much. It's because they are literally the heartbeat of America. As the soldiers and all our military protect us, they take care of us. What is it, baby?
I was like, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Do. I'm gonna have to get something for that.
Which of course means that Shelly once again is gonna be busier than
Cajun
the busy
Navy,
bee,
all of them.
As usual again after this. So guys, seriously, she'll really need your help. She's still dealing with all of the other hurricanes and the repercussions of all the things that the natural disaster that happened from previously. Now we got this one that's hitting.
I couldn't imagine.
She really needs the help, guys. She truly needs the help. Please get a hold of her at Trucks with Room to Spare. If you have a little time and some room in your truck to help her out to bring the goods. People have the goods that they're willing to to get out to these people in need. They just don't have a way of getting them from point A to point B, which is where you guys come in.
Well, it's just like, it's no different from like here with the fires, you know,
Right.
and the riots, everything that's going on in this country, let alone the weather now. You know, it's just constant, just it seems like constant turmoil, chaos, turmoil, whatever. So, but at the end of the day, guys, you are appreciated. You guys are the heartbeat of America. And I can't stress this enough. You guys, everybody is literally 1 degree separated from a truck. Okay, so please, guys, be careful. Pay attention to your surroundings, and you deserve to be treated the exact same way of what you are.
Right.
And I'm just tired of things that are going around these days. It's just the power of the driver is absolutely amazing, and I can't wait for them to get it back. But just please, the power of weather and everything else.
Right.
You know, Danny Quayles, good morning. Dave Umberger, Chris Salisbury. I'm not banned. Dave Umberger thought we were blocked or banned. Bill says, ride the storm, baby. Rather die seeing my death than sleeping and not waking. I get that right there. Just if you're gonna ride that storm, be prepared. And we all seen that guy. Yeah, take me on. Come on. And he's like on the captain or he's that guy with the flag.
I always laugh at the weather newsmen who they send out in the fields with it when they're out there.
Don't get me started. Wait, Campbell, I'm with the driver's on. I'm being pelted with hail, snow, and snowflakes.
Why are you yelling?
I don't know. Of the weather. I'm the weather guy.
Right, but we don't have the weather in here.
Oh,
yeah.
Why are you yelling? You know what? Come on, bro.
But
why you got?
I always wonder how they got that assignment. It's like, did they do something wrong?
I don't know.
Guess where your assignment is?
I don't know. Good morning, Bob Cook.
In the eye of the storm.
I don't know, but let's go back to this real quick.
Okay.
Let's go back to John Terrell. Please read that comment. Because I've had that happen. Literally.
John says, my wife had a dream. I pissed her off and she woke up pissed off at me. I totally get that. I totally get it. Yeah.
Do you?
Yes, I totally do.
Do you have a wife that wakes up pissed off? Oh, wait, let me shut up.
Yes.
I just totally heard myself. No, she doesn't have a wife. She's got a diva of a husband.
I'm referring to myself that, yes, I've had those dreams plenty of times.
Oh, I'm referring to myself as the other. Oh, shit.
And I wake up going, yeah. It happens. It just happens. I don't know why that happens, but it does. Because you're in that heat of the moment when you're like sleeping, you wake up and you're still like,
all right, bro.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. No more roaring. Jeez
Okay.
Louise. Lee Adams says, thank you, Wayne. I needed this morning. You know what, Lee? We all need each other.
Yeah.
That's for damn sure. The way things are going today, it's scary out there. And it's not good. I don't know what we got some national news to get to. Are we done with the weather?
We are done with the weather, and we're going to go to John Terrell again because I saw the same thing. John, heard trucker accidents are at a 31-year high right now.
Here we go.
Yes, I read the exact same thing. It's by like one more from what I was reading on.
Hey, before we jump into this, can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something? I want to thank you for all your hard work. And I don't know how you do it, because if you go into trucking headlines and trucking news, it's not easy. It's just not. I feel like, and today's hump day, and I'm going to bring this up because you pointed it out to me yesterday, and it blew me away, and I just said, holy shit.
Yeah.
Excuse my language, because I got to tighten that up too, even though I'm a driver. Even though you're supposed to have tough skin in this industry and all that, but it's time for people to start stepping up and acting the right way, because it's just tearing us down more and more. And what I mean by this, when my wife put this into light yesterday and woke me up, I decided that I will no longer take part in certain things in this industry. I will do my best not to. Okay?
Yeah. Because
what she pointed out yesterday was all the headlines from all of the platforms, news outlet platforms within this industry. And it's no different from the regular news. It's all negative. It's all targeted. I feel like they're working as hard as they can to make that driver look bad. It is so hard for her to search for good news within the trucking industry.
Right.
All the headlines are what?
Well, most of them are what accidents happen, who ran off the road, who hit who. There's trucker on trucker attacks, there's stabbings, there's the death tolls, there's accident reports. I mean, it's crazy. it's crazy, and it's very difficult for me on Friday. So like on Thursdays, normally Wednesday or Thursday, I start looking for the good news for Feel Good Friday, and it's literally takes me all day and probably a multitude of I don't know, like 12 different sites to try to find good news within the trucking industry. So sometimes when I find one, it could be like on a Wednesday, and I save that one until Friday, even though it's already happened a few days earlier, just because I want it for the Feel Good Friday. Because just the headlines, and whether it's designed that way, like our regular media.
I feel like it is. I had to look at it and think about
Right.
the real world. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I agree with that. I don't want that to get passed by.
Right.
You know.
Well, and this is what I had told you yesterday, that if I was someone that didn't have anything to do with this, just a regular four-wheeler, general population person that didn't know have anything to do with the trucking industry or know of it or associated in somehow, and I were to read the headlines that come out of most of these news sources about trucking,
it's bad.
It's awful.
It's bad.
It's awful. And I would be like, man, I'd be petrified. I'd be absolutely petrified of it. I mean, we're talking drug busts, we're talking smugglings, we're talking, like I said, the stabbings on stabbings, the accidents that are constantly happening. So anyways, but your article, John, is that you were just talking about there. I read that as well. And the only reason I didn't bring that up, or I'm not going to bring that up, is because that there was also on a different news, there was a different news source. They were conflicting, saying that it had gone down or was about even, although one was saying that it had gone up the highest in 31 years because it was like by 1 or something. So yes, I agree.
I got lost because I was reading a comment about a gender reveal. Don't pull your pants down. I got completely thrown off there. I don't know. Where did that come from?
I don't know, but it's funny.
All right, but it's Mike Sheffield. Speaking of Mike Sheffield. He's just reminding me, guys. We'll be right back.
Turning wheels, Lord, I get so busy, working like a rented mule. It almost makes me dizzy. Just hammer down westbound, turn around eastbound, hammer down again, like a left lane freight train shifting in the high range, keeping it in the wind.
Mike Sheffield comes out October 13th. I don't even know what today is.
Today is the 7th.
Just shove on over to Mike Sheffield's profile,
So
Facebook page, whatever he's got over at Sheffield. Mike Sheffield, he's in here this morning. Just head on over. He'll leave a comment, whatever. He's only got a few CDs left.
Yeah.
So be sure to get that.
And I'm going to nominate him. I'm going to find out for Gats, and I'm going to find out how to do it.
Gats is done.
No, for the virtual. They're
virtual.
Oh,
right.
Talent.
Oh, God, we got virtual truck shows coming. We got virtual truck shows.
I'm going to nominate you.
Right. Okay. Nominate this person.
No, it's like an instant.
All right, it's a trigger. Which reminds me, guys, every Friday night, not Friday night, every Saturday night, the driver's side, I want to rename it. I don't like the after party, but the panel last week was amazing.
Yeah. There's some drivers out here.
We had a lot of fun. That show went for 4 hours. It ended with over 7,000 views, over almost 100 shares. Naturally, we're not mass sharing the show anymore. It's getting out by itself. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Because of the driver and that this platform is driver driven, it's growing at a rapid pace. I can't help it when they grab them gears and pull that hook up to that trailer and start pulling that trailer, it's over. And that's what's happening. The driver's side's here to stay. We're not going anywhere, but we are shifting gears, and we're going to try to push more of a positive off these negatives, because you can't afford to have another negative platform in this industry.
Or at least tell you about the negatives and try to spin it into a positive.
So where are we at now?
Yeah. So in other trucking news, guys. Okay. So Daimler Trucks of North America has issued a major recall for a brake light defect. This is going to include the years of 2017 through 2021 of the Freightliner Cascadia's P4. The defect could cause the brake light to remain illuminated after the brake pedal is released, which may cause other drivers to be unaware when the truck is actually slowing or stopping. So they're talking about over 128,000 trucks are affected and going to be recalled for this. You can call Daimler if this affects you. If you have one of these trucks, you can call Daimler at 1-800-547-0712. And normally with recalls, you guys, as you know, if you do have one of these trucks, they send the notices out. I can't tell you, my last 2 vehicles that I had, I got recall notifications on mine. So, and you take it in, and or your employer takes it in. So
we have an actual driver en route right now, a driver out there on the road right now. Alika says, Dallas 75 northbound, a tanker on shoulder with fire trucks. Traffic backed up to the 40 to the 45 and 5 from the 20.
Wow.
Oh yeah. So yes, this time of morning too in Dallas, you're screwed. You're screwed.
Right.
Oh God, I hated going up into Dallas early in the morning.
Man,
Just saying, be careful, guys. Thank you, Alika, for the update. Danny Quails. Danny Quails, I will come over and check out your stuff. I see you got something about a dash cam. Long story short, I went for a hell of a ride at 79. Oh God, okay. Danny Quails, get with me. Come on the show Saturday. Saturday's a show for you drivers. Saturday's an open panel. We're gonna try it. We have to ring it in and keep it more controlled, or not controlled, but contained.
Right.
Because you guys are crazy. They are. I mean, we had drivers popping in from other group from trucker feed. I guess there was somebody shared it in the trucker feed that they're jumping over, pressing links. I had like 10. If you're getting phone calls, 20 people in the back, or we can't get in. It was the coolest thing.
It was. I was throwing my phone out
the window. I'm over.
I'm down out the window.
I'm down at Americold. I'm on the I-5. I'm in the fields.
Yeah. It was
just putting in the work. But okay, so Daimler had a recall.
Yeah.
So we got was that on autonomous equipment?
What? No, that's on the new Freightliner Cascadia.
What
2000.
What were they recalling on it?
The brake lights. The brake lights.
Oh, the brake light. Oh yeah, that's just really what we need, right?
Yeah, the brake lights stayed on.
Oh God. All right. Good morning, Daryl Martin. How are you? Bob Cook, you need to show you need a show on Sirius Radio. You know what? We're getting there. Hopefully we'll be there soon. We're just getting started. This is new.
Yeah.
So how much more trucking news do we have?
Well, I want to show. Okay. Well, yeah. Let me show, because I want to just because.
Which one?
Just because we're just talking about stuff like this.
Which one?
Go to my. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
I don't know which one it is. I gotta find it. Oh my!
Just tell me which video you're looking for, and I can find it.
It's a little tiny one.
Okay.
It's this one.
9-9. Let me hear the audio again, just because that's where the whole what the hell park hunting, because that's all this woman could say.
Why are you doing? Oh my God! What the hell?
That's the moment. When have you been in public?
Okay, it's the continuation.
All right, I gotta pull on my phone. I don't know where this is going. Yes. So yeah, that was basically what this woman saw. A dude take a shot.
What the hell was that?
God, that's the what the heck was
that?
Wait,
I want to be a man here and say, was that trailer on its?
You're so.
Was that
gross.
Trailer on its period?
You're so gross.
Did it just hit its menstrual cycle?
I don't know. Some driver was passing by on the freeway and
was that wine or something?
Saw the truck leaking. Yes, it was leaking all that. They presumed it was wine. They don't really know. It smelled like wine. That's what it is. But
that's drinking and driving right there.
Right? Can't have a wine glass just going right behind the trailer, just getting in there, just like
it's a drive-by bar. Drive-by bar, you stick a cup out, stick it under the trailer, and you're gonna fill it.
Hey, that gives new meaning to a tailgate party.
Oh, you're stupid. Really, God, we have enough issues with truck drivers in the drug clearinghouse. These guys are failing drug tests like crazy these days.
You gotta laugh.
Last thing we need is drug drivers out there trying on trucks. No, stop.
You gotta laugh at some of this stuff. You have to.
Oh, I got my liberal tears this morning, by the way.
How do you not know? I mean, how do you know?
Hey, look, baby, I don't know, but I'm sure old man Lewis knew. God rest his soul. God rest you, driver. There was an old man named Lewis. He wore cover overalls, all that. He was just the old school truck driver. Texas. Crapping his lip, the whole nine.
Right.
We used to go down from Glen Rose, Texas to Pleasanton every day, down and back, take a loaded, bring back an empty. This dude goes down, takes the loaded down, drops the loaded, hooks up to a trailer, and comes back. The next driver goes to grab it. It was loaded. He took a loaded down and brought a loaded back, and supposedly, I don't know. How do you not know you got 80,000 pounds of sand, or 40-something thousand pounds of sand behind you? How do you not know that?
Well, I don't know.
Well, you asked, how did that driver not know that?
Yeah.
Right. Well, these drivers, they don't even look in their mirrors.
I don't know. I guess because maybe it was leaking out underneath, but you'd think that when you're looking in your mirror, you'd see a trail of red behind you.
No, once you start seeing cars aiming towards you and start darting towards you, filling up containers,
right?
Something's going on.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Right. Where are we at on here? Are we done with the trucking news?
We are. No,
oh my God, we're 30 minutes in and we haven't even got out the trucking news.
I know. Well, you know what? It's all kind of news because it's all just kind of crazy, which will go into the national news, which will lead for all of that stuff. That's kind of what we're doing today. It's kind of just a free flow of what's going on, which will go into the national news. But I do have.
We're trying to have more fun on here. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. And good morning, Gary. I believe it was you yesterday that left the comment. Your day was not the same without us.
Yeah, guys, we appreciate everyone who's reaching out and asked what was going on. I apologize that I forgot that we had scheduled posts that go out in the morning. I do them in the early week to try to save me some time that they go out at 5 o'clock. And I just hadn't deleted that post and posted on until later. So we apologize for that we just kind of left everyone hanging. That was totally unprofessional of us, and we sincerely apologize. But thank you, everyone who reached out and asked us what was going on, if we were okay. So,
all right, real quick, Thomas Cooper Senior says, I don't know where you are, but this afternoon in Connecticut, we are going to get high winds up to 50 miles an hour. Watch out rolling over bridges. Great.
Thomas, thank you so much.
Thank you, Thomas. Bill Seagrave says, oh, great news. My truck is completed and I will be picking it up tomorrow.
Good.
I miss my old girl, my purple people eater. Wow.
Nice.
And
good. That's awesome, Bill.
And real quick, I miss you, Mom. I miss you.
Yeah.
I miss the hell out of you, Mommy.
Yeah.
It's her favorite color is purple. And every time, oh God, don't get me started.
Yeah.
All right, National Geographic News, Sheila. We need National Geographic News. Well, stay on the wild. There's your National Geographic News.
You know
it's
what?
crazy out there. There's lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Speaking of National Geographic News, I swear I saw a clip the other day that someone had posted. You know the world's gone crazy because they showed a picture of a blue squirrel.
Blue squirrel. What happened to the
squirrels.
murder hornets?
Yeah.
Where's the murder hornets? I miss those guys.
Yeah. I think National Geographic is going to be crazy news too, because that's all they have out there right now is just craziness and chaos.
Tweaking squirrels. And
Right.
Gary said, what can I say? You guys are addicting. I appreciate you.
Oh, thanks.
Appreciate that. Oh, man. It feels good to be loved. With all the hate going on in this world, oh, my God, what a shit show the other day on TikTok. I'm not even going to bring it up.
Yeah, we don't need to.
I'm not even going to bring it up. That shit was...
No.
You got people losing their jobs on social...
You're still going to go there.
No, I'm not.
You keep saying you're not, and you have to throw it in.
Go!
Yeah.
Go! Get it, girl.
Okay. In the other trucking news that's going to lead into national news as well. Iowa College gets 100,000 or 100,000. I know it was 400. Excuse me on that. 400. I miswrote that. Gets 400,000 to train and place new drivers.
You mean 400 million?
No, they're getting 400,000. It's small. Eastern Iowa Community College will provide full tuition for 88 students in the college's manufacturing and trucking programs. Their hope is to get the younger generation into the industry and show them that trucking is still a great job. Also, because older drivers are getting ready to retire, which is there's the largest amount of drivers that are out there right now. The director of the program also pointed out that the trucking industry is one of the few that is still thriving despite the pandemic, making truck driving a great position to have these days.
Why? Because you're essential. And you always have been, you always will be. I can't stand.
Correct.
I can't stand.
Right. And now with all the craziness, because we were talking about with national, this is how it leads into with the national news. Because, of course, since President Trump tested positive, the coronavirus has gone back in the news. Huge highlights. New York is getting ready to shut stuff down, put more restrictions in place. So throughout the pandemic, though, the trucking industry was one of the only industries that has really survived and thrived.
In a lot of areas, some areas it did die.
Right.
Let's not go there. But I think I want to say, and I don't want to pass this by, is I think like heavy equipment haulers or heavy haulers, car haulers. I think that's actually even picking up now because all the repos and stuff like that go to the auction's house, they get bought up. So it's just the reset.
Right.
I think we're starting to see the trucking industry. I feel missed a beat in some degrees and in some aspects, but it adjusted and bam, here you are.
Right. Well, I think we have a clip from
Our president.
Big J Dub, don't we have one?
Big J Dub. I don't know. I can't see it. You're going to push me into that one. I'm not sure if it's still here. Yeah, I don't know if it's still here, Sheila. Yeah, I think I lost that one. You really just.
The heat is on.
Are you sure about that, Karen?
No, that's Karen. Yeah, I don't have Big J Dub, but
see,
right.
See what's happens. You give him one little thing to do.
You know what?
Yeah.
If you saw a cow truck at a truck stop, you could tell the driver by the peel that he popped. Them chicken haulers used a little white cross.
Don't get me started. I'll just go right to it. I'll just go right to videos. But no, let's talk about the president. The coronavirus. Okay, the trucking industry is essential. It's the most essential freaking industry to us. Yeah. Who are we kidding? The fact that they start calling you essential now is ridiculous. You always have been. But our president, real quick, Donnie Baker weighed in on it. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hey man, it's Donnie Baker with some food for thought. So hopefully your mind's in the mood for some appetizers. I'll say it like this, when it comes to presidents, give me the one that beat the virus in under, 36 hours? Hell, I've had dental appointments last longer than that.
And she's pulling up her tweets and posts at the president, and it's crazy because the president's actually handling business online. He's doing it through tweeting.
Oh, yeah, he
is. He's tweeting. I mean, it's absolutely bananas. Let me pull up her first slide, which is going to be the one from Friday. Right. I want to say it was a tweet. It was a tweet on Friday right here.
Right.
Go ahead, Sheila. It says, our great USA wants and needs a stimulus. Work together and get it done. Another reason why we're bringing up the stimulus package and stuff like that, and it's in the news, is because this affects the trucking industry.
Right.
Everybody is 1 degree away from the trucking industry, so this affects the trucking industry. And no one's talking about holidays coming up.
Right.
This is where the trucking industry vamps up and empties warehouses and stocks shelves. And then when the new year comes, they start restocking the warehouses. So the trucking industry vamps up and it starts pushing. These freight movers start moving. Right. So he says this, and then all of a sudden, what do he say, Sheila? Go ahead, Sheila, read it.
Yeah. So then I got to get down here. Sorry, guys.
Right there. You got to tap it.
Okay. So then we're talking like, a day later, he puts on there, Nancy Pelosi is asking for $2.4 trillion to bail out poorly run, high crime Democrat states, money that is in no way related to COVID-19. We made a very generous offer of $1.6 trillion, and as usual, she is not negotiating in good faith. I am rejecting their request and in looking to the future of our country. I have instructed my representatives to stop all negotiating until after the election, when immediately after I win, we will pass a major stimulus bill that focuses on hardworking Americans and small business. I have asked Senator Mitch McConnell not to delay, but to instead focus full time on approving my outstanding nominee to the United States Supreme Court, Amy, blah, blah, blah. So we go on to that. Okay. It went on a little further, but we're specifically talking about as far as here, because what happened. Okay. Oh, let me finish, please. Okay. As you guys know, so President Trump gets tested, blah, blah, blah. He gets COVID, right? Oh, okay. So what happens is now the stock market went down. Okay, so then we're talking our superhero human president.
He's immune to it, baby.
Right. So while he's in there,
Trump 2020.
Right. So
just say it.
So while he's in there, that's when he tweeted tells the Senate, get it done. I want you to do something and get this done. Right. Putting the hype back out there that's a stimulus. So now the market goes back up. So then when he decides, he comes out on Monday.
Are you ready? You ready? You want to put it up?
Right. So he gets released out of the hospital on Monday. And so what happened was is that so after he tweets, so he does his big announcement out there, here I am, I'm the guy, I'm immune to it. I thought I had that in there.
Yeah, you do. Hold on. And so here he is here.
I just left Walter Reed Medical Center, and it's really something very special. The doctors, the nurses, the first responders, and I learned so much about coronavirus. And one thing that's for certain, don't let it dominate you. Don't be afraid of it. You're going to beat it. We have the best medical equipment. We have the best medicines, all developed recently. And you're going to beat it. I didn't feel so good. And 2 days ago, I could have left 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I felt great, like better than I have in a long time. I said just recently, better than 20 years ago. Don't let it dominate. Don't let it take over your lives. Don't let that happen. We have the greatest country in the world. We're going back to work. We're going to be out front. As your leader, I had to do that. I knew there's danger to it, but I had to do it. I stood out front. I led. Nobody that's a leader would not do what I did. And I know there's a risk.
Okay.
Get it. Real quick, let me touch on something. Open up. Let's get back to trucking.
Right.
Just say it.
Okay. So what happens in the interim of that, right? Man, he got so much backlash. I mean, it was crazy, right? So we're talking in a matter of 3 days here. He's sick. Oh, put the stimulus out, blah, blah, blah.
People need it.
Goes down. Oh, put the stimulus out, get it done, blah, 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 blah. I don't really care, right? Stocks go back up. So now he puts this out and he gets everyone in a rile as far as just everyone's all the backlash, right? It's crazy. And so he gets so much backlash on it. So then this is where go into the next one. So he goes into the whole Nancy Pelosi thing. And so now then he decides, he tweets out that he's told them all to stop negotiations. Okay. Stop negotiations. Don't do anything. We don't care. It's not going to happen because I've superseded this. There's nothing wrong. You're going to be done with it in a couple days. Okay. Don't be afraid of it. Right. So stocks go down again.
Okay, honey, just the up and down part.
Right. So then now we go into he tweets.
Go ahead. Just look at yours. Read yours. Just read yours.
I am. So then he decides to tweet out.
I am sent a standalone bill for stimulus checks, $1,200. They will go out to our great people immediately. I am ready to sign right now. Are you listening? Okay, so is nobody paying attention? Okay, because people don't like politics. Lisa's like, get back to trucking, blah, 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 blah. He's handling your country's business literally on Twitter, on Facebook. Are you not realizing that's where we're at today? That he's handling the business of the United States of America on social media.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Right.
What the hell are we seeing? This is crazy.
It is crazy. And so
the stock market's going up, stock market's going down. He's in there, oh boy, I'm going to be Wayne today. And I'm just going to get angry on the internet.
Right. But what happens with that is, so basically he starts tweeting out all these different things. Okay, so what happened was that the airlines immediately, when he said that he wasn't going to basically put anything out, okay.
This affects people. This is, okay, hold on.
Let me finish. That they were going to lay off 35,000 people immediately. But
people need to realize how this affects the trucking industry, okay?
Right,
we're not trying to talk about Donald Trump. We're not trying to talk politics. Right. This is what holidays are coming. So are people going to spend money? Are people not going to spend money? Are there going to be more loads to haul? Are there going to be less loads to haul?
Right.
Where's it going to vamp up? Is our economy bouncing back? Is it recovering like he says?
Right.
Because I know Big J Dub, some truck, they haven't missed a beat. Their company tweaked a few things and have kept them going.
Right.
So I understand not wanting to talk politics, and I don't like politics. Right. We're not a politic platform.
Right.
But everything is 1 degree away from trucking.
Right.
Because the holidays are coming.
Right.
So if a stimulus goes out, will that boost sales? Right. So that affects the trucking industry. That's what I want to make sure that we get to that point, because we're not trying to boost ratings through politics.
Right. And if
we're not that platform. Okay. So because the comments, honey. I just want to make sure that we're following up on the comments. Yeah, look how he plays with us. It's look how they play with us. Not he plays with us. It's they. Don't get it twisted. Like they're both parties as crooked as they can come.
Right.
Are we kidding ourselves? Are we serious? It's which one are you going to pick less of the two of the evil? Less, I can never say that right.
The lesser of the two evils.
Yes. So go ahead. A stimulus will help. A stimulus will help the economy.
Right. And it does. And that's what we were talking about. Not that we want to talk about as far as the stock market or the politics of it, but this is where it relates into the trucking because so he gets everyone scared, right? He tells everyone, yay. So they expect, yay, we're finally going to get something done, that they're going to get this income when the holidays coming up. People will spend money. Okay. Especially during the holidays, they're going to spend money. When they don't, and they're not like, boom, they're going to hold on to that money, which means they're not going to be spending as much, or they're going to go into perhaps the certain sectors will increase because they'll go into like a hoarding situation to go buy necessities, whatever. So it does affect you guys, his decisions with the stimulus, because there are still millions of people who are unemployed, who are anticipating at least the $1,200. So that's kind of where that's at and how it affects you guys, because if they're not spending, then obviously the industry slows down. And so we're not really sure. Now, one out of Transport Topics, I was reading an article, was talking about the e-commerce that they're expecting it as of right now. This was before he started tweeting everything. Okay. This is a couple days ago that they were talking about they're expecting a high surge for the holidays, and that they were expecting commerce to increase, that it was going to be an unusual but good trucking time for this season. Now, this is prior to all of the tweeting back and forth from the president. So we're not sure of where that's going to go and how that's going to affect you guys. Okay. Now, obviously, I don't assume. I was asking Wayne as far as this because we know, as far as like the specialized fields, the heavy haul, the oversized.
Well, Kelly Shane
haulers.
said John Deere has yet to stop shipping tractors. Blah blah blah.
Right.
The fact of the matter is we're not here to talk about. We're here to talk the economy.
Right.
Is what we're talking.
Right.
Because when we talk trucking, you're talking the backbone of the economy.
Right.
So about the 1,200 here, 1,200 runs that, this and that. No, I'm not. That's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about what these trucks are going to do. What the truckers do is what America is doing.
Right.
Period. This is the backbone, the heartbeat of America.
Right.
So I know that things are coming up. What about all the people that have yet to go back to work, that haven't been able to pay their rent, and their rent's going to get ready. They're going to get ready to get smacked with that bill because what is that thing called? The
moratorium.
The moratorium? Is that what it's called? It's getting ready to end too.
Right.
It's not.
It's for a lot of states. Yeah.
We don't know everybody's situation.
Right.
So technically we don't know what's going to help who's going to help what. We're only getting what we absorb from, our platforms, our outlets, how we feel, what we think.
Right.
We're not economists, but I
Right.
know if trucks slow down, the economy slows down. It's that simple.
Right.
The one thing I know about trucking, it runs this country.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever that thing's doing over there, whatever that industry's doing, is what you're doing.
Right.
Just saying, bro.
Right. And like we said, as far as like the specialized fields may not be as effective. We're not really quite sure how. We're going to have to wait and see on it right now. Like I said, we are going into the holidays, and if people aren't going to have money, they're not going to be spending as much. So that's just how that goes. I mean, everything is 1 degree away from you guys, not necessarily you specialized, but for everyone else.
It hurts me just in general to see where we're at.
It does.
In general, because you bring up a topic and people get triggered.
They do.
People get angry, and I'm done. I'm done being part of that. I'm not going to let it trigger me. I'm going to step back and I'm going to evaluate the situation, just like the trucking industry and what's going on in that industry. And I'm not one. We talked about this, but it's part of the industry. It's part of news, and that's the FMCSA. Okay, with that, and people going, you're sleeping with the enemy. Do we not forget Chow's face on the cover of, driverless truck technology, right. We're going to push it. And then all of a sudden, what's his name? Mullen goes over to Too Simple. Right. They've stacked the deck. What they did is they stacked the deck, and now they're ready to play cards. So they're going to allow this subcommittee, panel, whatever. It's not a seat at the table. It's just like a substitute teacher. Oh, wait, the mid-sec ain't available. Let's go grab them. Whatever. I'm tired of allowing people, not politics, to trigger me. Just people themselves. Have fun up there and watch it. Good luck. Let us know if you actually get change. Okay. But you're missing sectors of the industry. If you don't have an interpreter, you're not covering the deaf truck driver. If you don't have an amputee with you, then you're not covering people that have issues with amputees like Charles Bundy. He has yet to get a phone call. And people know what I'm saying. My point is, we as people have to realize what is right for us and then go after it. Am I wrong here?
No, you're not. You're not wrong.
But you want to rip my head off. You're like smiling with it. Go ahead then. What did I do wrong?
Oh, nothing. You didn't know nothing. We were talking about this yesterday, and I said, but people want hope, and we hope that. My feeling is that at least it's not outside the door, that it's a step inside the door. So hopefully, my hope for the industry is that subcommittee can actually get something done, and maybe the voices get heard.
But see, here's what here's what I have an issue with, is this comment.
Mm-hmm.
Because religion has nothing to do with it. If you want to be technically, okay, politics and religion are supposed to stay at home. Okay, to say that, and I know I want to say this is somebody from the bar.
Yeah, it's Lisa. It's our t-shirt girl.
Right, it's our t-shirt girl.
Yeah,
and voting for Trump is not like holding the devil's hand. Okay. Washington is the devil, period. Whether it's Biden. So because you say the devil. So is one sin greater than the other? Is what I have to ask there. Because you're talking about the devil, so you're pulling religion into it. So is one sin greater than the other? So are Biden's sins lesser than Trump's? Is that what we're saying? Trump's sins harder? So I'm going to hold his. You know where I'm going with that. My point is, when are we going to realize and pull back and stop saying, oh, you're holding the devil's hand. Fuck you. No, I'm not going to do it. Lisa, I love you as a person. When are we as people going to get together and finally realize we're being played from both sides?
Well, we are. When we finally, I don't know, as people in whole, when we realize. But yeah, it's all political. And that's the bottom line. Everything that's happening is all political for this campaign, for the presidential election that's coming up, let alone all the other seats that are going to be opening and re-elections that are going on. So everything that happens is geared up to, is that going to favor me getting elected or not favor me get elected? Period.
Well,
right. But e-commerce, commerce.
Did I take that completely off?
Commerce. No, you're okay. Because it does, commerce.
Well, because I and this is what I'm tired of being part of. Is like, if you bring something up and you say, well, then he gets to. No, well, Biden was in office for how many years? How many years has that guy been up there? What has he done? What does his track record say? Trump's only been up there for 4 years. He's not a politician. He's a businessman. What is America? America is nothing but big business.
Right. Well, we all have our political sides, and that's not what we're here to do. We weren't here to point out, as far as political sides, of who you like and who you don't, and what your beliefs are.
Right. What is a trucking show?
Right.
Right.
We're talking about the commerce.
The commerce. Sorry.
Commerce.
Fuck.
Okay. That's how that does. And I know, man, you get into politics and religion, and people
it hurts me. It hurts me to see people fight. Because I'm a fighter and I love to fight. That's not what we're here
to do. We were here.
I love to fight.
We were here because we were talking about the commerce, which affects you guys. Are the commerce. You bring everything, and if people aren't spending, or they are, it affects you guys. And that was what we were here to point out. All it
just read who it is.
Oh, Trucking with V.
We love you.
Good morning,
love you, V.
Glad to
we
see
love
you
you,
back.
V. All you drivers out there, thank you guys. Thank you, drivers out, because Trucking with V, I know she's gone through some tough stuff lately as a driver.
Yeah.
And I don't think people understand, and I'm going to get right back to trucking, and they haul the commerce. They are the backbone. They are the heartbeat.
And hold on, yes. And I want to highlight really quick, because we were supposed to have a V.
Yeah, she had booked a show, and your slot is still available.
Yes.
Whenever you need it, V.
The reason why is because that she started a nonprofit regarding it, as far as education and training in the industry, basically for non-people who are not in the industry. And so she had started a nonprofit, and I'm so proud of her for doing that, because she's trying to get the word out there to make it mandatory to help people who are getting licenses, who are not in the trucking industry, to understand about the safety
commerce
in the trucking industry and how to share the road properly with drivers. So congratulations, V. She's been really busy with that, and I know she's been going through a lot of that. So when she is ready and she can come on, we're going to have her on. So, but yeah, I'm glad, because she's all about the education and safety and training out there. And I'm
okay. So where are we at?
Yeah, that's where we're at.
Okay, training, safety, politics,
that was it. I just wanted to give a shout out to
blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. No, I'm just saying. Remember, guys, Trucks and Room to Spare, since we're on the topic, let's go Trucks and Room to Spare, guys. They are a nonprofit, and they do haul natural disaster relief goods into natural disaster hit areas like Lake Charles. They are currently working with the Cajun Navy. Go ahead and head on over, check them out. And if you want to help, just like and share their material is a way to help. Trucks and Room to Spare. Where are we at with topics? Because I feel like we're hitting a wall.
Yeah, we're done on that.
So,
as far as just the commerce, and we're just going to have to wait and see. And as far as that, I think half of it is just a bunch of BS as far as that. Apparently, as we can see, some people can get over it in a couple of days. So,
well. I mean, because if we go over to the comments, there's a little argument going on over there. The Chinese gave it to him. Trump's killing people. He downplayed the virus. Look, as far as this virus goes, and everybody's entitled to how they feel.
Yeah.
How they feel about it. And masks, this, that. I've been across the country, I don't know how many times.
Right.
I've been in and out of airports. I don't wear a mask. I don't because I don't. I'm a smoker. I'll find every reason not to, because I don't want to. I don't, because I followed all the protocols that were put on me and forced on me in the beginning. And none of it makes any sense. None of it. Are you sterile? Do you have a sterilized porch from when you come home from the grocery store? Do you wipe every can down and put it in your cabinet?
Some people do.
That's what I'm asking. Some do. Some don't. Are you at their house?
That's what we should have.
Wait, are you at their house making sure that they do? No, but you're out there saying, wear your mask. I'm done. I'm done being played. Okay, I'm done. If this virus is as serious as it is, then why are you allowing sports? Okay,
right. Well,
why are you, what, this one can, this one can't, this bar open, this one can't, ... Have you looked at Vegas? Have you seriously looked at your city? Las Vegas, Nevada is a joke. It's a complete joke. It's completely dead. They've ripped the heart out of that city, and then they left the locals to, oh, well, you can open this up a little bit. You can open that up a little bit. And no, we'll figure out something along the lines.
Every state is going through that.
But Vegas is dependent on travelers.
Right. And the conventions, for sure.
And the conventions, right.
I know.
I'm tired of this so-called virus affecting us. And where's the naval ship that pulled into New York? It left. Where are these overrun hospitals? Why are people not dropping dead in these protests that have been living out there for 100 and something days in downtown Portland? Literally, people have been living in downtown Portland for over 100 days. They have not had sent COVID tests in there. Boy, you can barely. The only thing they're doing in there is drug dealers trying to peddle drugs to kids and snatch kids, and break up federal buildings and all that stuff. Why are they not dropping like flies? I'm not buying into the bullshit anymore. I'm not, and I can feel that way, and I'm entitled to it.
Correct, but not everyone has to agree with.
But I do wear a mask in an area that I'm required to respect others. And if I go around somebody and I don't realize it, I put it on to respect the ones that do feel that way, because it's called common courtesy, and that's the part that I think we're lacking. Respect the other persons, and you respect the other person, whatever.
Right, and that's
Snicker
exactly,
bar.
Yeah, totally Snicker bar. I'm gonna have to reach up there. I don't even know if he has any more.
Daryl Martin bought Mike Sheffield CD yesterday. Can't wait to grab viewers listening to it right on. See, there you go, Mike Sheffield through the driver's side.
Nice.
So
cool, Daryl.
And I'm not trying to, and I hope I didn't hurt. I'm not attacking you, Lisa, because Lisa's a friend of ours.
Yeah.
And that it hurts. And this is what hurts me. It's
Well,
because everybody matters to me.
everyone does matter, and everyone has a right to their opinion, and then that's the point. Not everyone is going to agree and see things as the other person, and that's the beauty of it. We are all different. We all have our thoughts, views, and opinions on it. We're not here to discuss as far as what those thoughts are, or trigger anybody or get them upset about what their beliefs are or what their beliefs are not. It was strictly about what's going on in the trucking industry with the commerce that's going on, because the decisions that they make regarding stimulus or money or how things are appropriated affect the trucking industry.
And on top of that, Lisa, if I did take anything out of context, I apologize.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get how I feel out. Okay. And I have to learn how to do this in a professional manner, broadcasting.
Mhm.
Because if I don't, then I feel like that I'm not heard. And Lisa, come on the show. And she can talk and tell her how she feels. I think that we're not talking to each other enough.
Right.
Okay. I really feel like that we've come to a point to where we are literally just arguing. All of us. And I don't want to argue anymore.
Don't beat me to death, let's just talk about it. We do not want to talk to you. You are a fucking racist. See, that's your problem right there. Just because I like Trump does not mean that I'm racist. It's not true. Well, Donald Trump is a fascist, his system is racist, and you'll never understand it because you're brainwashed by Fox News. I could say you're brainwashed too, but it doesn't do anybody any good. Cops are killing innocent black people for no reason. Is that not alarming to you? Okay, look at Jacob Blake. Look at George Floyd. You're telling me those cops were...
Okay. She corrected me.
So
Fix that.
yeah,
Fix that. It wasn't a Trump thing.
right.
It was talking, communicating.
It was about the communication. And I said there is a point there to it. I said that's not
Because you didn't have to let it get to the end. Can't we just talk about it?
Yeah.
You told me to pull it out.
I did tell him to pull it out. And the reason I told him to pull it out, because the point of that video was not of Trump, was of communication, that people don't communicate enough with one another. Everyone's heated right now. You know, this country has gone through
I feel
a
like
lot.
everybody's triggered.
This country has gone through a lot this year. I mean, we've been through a lot. People have been through a lot this year with everything that's gone on. And so tensions are really high. And I think that people are a little more easily triggered than usual. And they want to get it out. They need to get it out. So, but the point of that was not necessarily of the Trump. It was
How are you doing today, honey?
Of the
Mike McPherson wants to know how you're doing. I'm doing good, Mike. I'm happy. I feel good about today. I feel good. I feel like that I'm
Hi,
expressing myself.
Yes.
I
I'm
know,
okay.
Ew.
I'm good.
That means I'm screwed. I'm not okay. I spoke too soon. Remember, in a marriage, men to be smart. When and where and how to use your words. I'm screwed. The ship is going down. Help me. We're doing good. Okay, Sean says, my opinion, y'all growing up too fast because you are natural and not buttoned up. Enjoy your show. Thank you.
Right.
I don't think I am sure. I am just done dealing with stupidity. Well, yeah, but you can't fix it either. You can be done dealing with it, but you can't fix it.
Right.
I'm torn up. I hate to see where our country's at. I hate to see where this trucking industry's at.
Right.
I hate to see people fighting, and I'm tired. I'm tired of fighting because at the end, I like to think I'm a good person, and I like to have a lot of fun. I do like to poke the bear's horns, and I do like to screw around. I enjoy it. I enjoy a good challenge. I'm just tired of the bullshit, though. I'm tired of being fed, and I'm tired of being fed crap, shit sandwiches. I'm tired of people that I love and care about judging me or me judging them both ways. I can't say that I'm the innocent one here. I'm tired of letting my wife down. In all honesty, the most of it all is her. She's my best friend. She's not just my wife. She's my best friend, but she's also my business partner. And this is a very, very, very hard thing to balance. And sometimes I listen to stuff and she hears it and I don't realize that she's hearing it, and it affects her, not me, but it affects her. So when people attack the show, they don't just attack me, they attack the show. So be careful. My point being is it's time for us to start shifting gears on the driver's side and being the change and the example that this industry needs.
Right, because we want the best for the industry. And so, yeah, like we said, we're not trying to stir the pot here or anything and talk politics. Lord knows that's not what we're trying to do as far as that. We're simply trying to connect it with the commerce and how that's going to affect you, how it affects the general population, how it affects the trucking industry as far as the commerce. So that's where that goes.
I like this comment here, and this is where America needs to get back to it. This is what America is about. You want to read it? Because we're at the top of the hour. We're going to close it.
Yeah. Lisa says, no matter who wins, we just have to pray for the leader that he makes good decisions for our country. And I agree. I think that's what all of us want. We just want what's best for this country. This country is just in turmoil right now. It's just in turmoil, really.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
It jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Yeah, I stabbed a man in the heart.
I saw that.
I don't know why I love that video. I just love I do love that video though.
But see, and that's why I love what happened here today. And I love that Lisa made that comment, because in the end, we're all Americans, and this country is the most powerful place in the world. And social media is becoming the most powerful tool. Yeah. And that's where we live today. And that's where we're trying to make this happen. And we're trying to make it happen for the trucking industry. It's time for the trucking industry finally to have something that belongs to them and is driver driven, and it's not persuaded by anything.
Right. And I agree with Lisa too. I'm right there too. Whoever wins all the seats, presidents, all the way down to the senates and everything. I just want it to be better. I just want someone who's going to be in there that truly has the people's best interest at heart, not just for their own agendas. I may be asking too much. I don't know, but I just want to see some kind of normalcy and just some kind of calmness, and let's get back to having some fun and going on vacations and cruising around and
between and making these roads safer. And guys, remember, weather is a major issue right now in this country.
Right. We're going to get a hold of Shelly tomorrow, because we would like to have you on, Shelly, just to give us a quick update on there. Tomorrow will be Thursday, which I know is going to be super, super close.
And let's not forget all the fire victims and just people that are going through
fires that
today.
are still going on.
This right here is actually part of a trailer, guys. And it's just some aluminum that melted at my uncle's house.
I think it kind of looks like the mud flap, the girl with a Snoopy head. That's just my opinion.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Okay, let's close out. Our dog's got
Yeah, she's got to pee. You guys have loads to deliver. Remember, guys, you're the heartbeat of America. You should be treated like the heartbeat of America. Always keep that shiny side up, rubber side down. Oh, God, I got to stop right here for Bob Cook. Bob Cook, Gary, you have a great day, too. Bob Cook, 68 miles an hour across Nebraska is boring for me. I can't even make it to Iowa 80 today in Walcott, Iowa trucks. Too slow. Bob Cook, you are everything to us, and we know that. Remember, guys, people like Bob Cook are the heartbeat of America. You should be treated that way. Always keep that shiny side up, rubber side down, and to make money in today's trucking industry, what do you got to do, honey?
You have to keep your left door closed.
And we got to feel good pity for you to close it out.
Yeah.
The Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday's dog. Have a great day, everybody. This poor dog.
Captain Pink, so soft and warm. You've had me wrapped around your finger since the day you were born. You beautiful baby from the